Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, if you guys don't know, I'm like a huge book fan. I read books all the time whenever I can. I'm almost close to my goal of 15 books on Goodreads. I know it's like late August by the time you're gonna see this. Anyways, so there was this fanfic that became a published novel and now it's become a movie, and it's After. If you guys don't know what After is, it's basically a young adult novel about a girl who goes to college and she meets this bad boy, and it's just a crazy relationship and it's a crazy novel series. I read it when it was on Wattpad because it was a Harry Styles fanfic, but now everything's changed, so it has nothing to do with Harry Styles or One Direction at that. So, but it's a little bit better, but there's still problems with it. I have problems with it, but you know, it's like a guilty pleasure. I have to say, it's a guilty pleasure, and I hate my friend for showing me that fanfic when we were in high school because that's all I would read, and then when they got published, I've read 2.5 because I read the third one and I stopped it. It's right here, but I think I'll start it again, you know, why not? They're becoming movies now. And I watched the movie and I thought the movie was okay, you know, it was okay as an adaptation. It hit the mark on some things and it did not for a lot of it, but I don't know. Anyways, there's a second movie announced. It's called After We Collided, and there's a character that is introduced in that book, and I was super excited for their casting because I imagined someone like Brett Dalton or Ian Somerhalder for that role. His name is Trevor. He's supposed to be like this really attractive guy that the main character Tessa works with at a publishing house, and I was like, ooh, I'm so excited for this. Like, I wonder who they're gonna get, and Dylan Sprouse was cast as Trevor, and that was a complete surprise for me. I was like, okay. I mean, there's like a lot of surprises within that cast. Like, that cast for After, I knew zero of the cast at all. I mean, I think I knew Noah because I watched the movie that he was in, but I didn't realize that it was him when he was cast. So now that I go back to it, I'm like, oh yeah, that was him. But that's not what anyways. Dylan Sprouse was cast, and I'm excited to see what he'll do with the role because he's not what I had in mind. Like I said, I imagined Brett Dalton and Ian Somerhalder. You guys can look them up. They are beautiful men. But but also this is also another reason why I wanted to talk about After, because I'm gonna call this the YA problem in film, because if you guys didn't know, I'm about to educate you guys on something. With a lot of series that have to do with like book novels or just like teenage YA novels turned into movies, or just like movie series in general, that I've noticed is that they'll get a female director for the first movie, and then when it comes to the sequels, they'll hire males. I got some notes, guys, so I'm gonna get into this. It's just weird, you know, like they'll hire a female director for the first one to set the stone, but then they're like, oh, we don't want you back, so we'll go hire a male director. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But I realized this because when it was announced, if you guys don't know, Jenny Gage was the director for After, and I thought she did an amazing job as a director, so I was like, oh, they'll just bring her back. I mean, it looks like the cast liked her and like everybody liked her, but I don't know. I don't know if anything's going on behind the scenes. Let me know, because I have no idea. So then I was like, oh, she'll come back, but then it was announced that Roger Kumble, he directed Cruel Intentions. I think there's like 2 of them, I'm not sure. I checked his IMDb page. He's done a lot for like ABC Family / Freeform. So, I mean, I guess he kind of knows that genre. It was like kind of weird to like see that, because I was like, oh, they just got like a dude. And I realized like right away when that happened with 50 Shades of Grey. Sam Taylor Johnson directed the first one, and then they hired James Foley to direct the next 2. So I thought that was weird. So I was like, huh, this happened before. And then I remember scrolling through Twitter a while back, and that exact same thing happened to a movie, and I forgot what it was, but then luckily I was like tweeting about it, and then my friends were like, oh, this happened on this movie, which is To All the Boys I Loved Before. Susan Johnson directed the first one, and a guy named Michael Fimagari is going to be directing the next 2. So it's kind of odd. Like, you guys seeing a pattern here? And then I asked that again, like I said, I asked my friends, and a lot of them kept mentioning Twilight. So Catherine Hardwicke directed the first Twilight, and then it went to Chris Weitz for New Moon, then to David Slade for Eclipse, and then Bill Condon for the last 2 parts. I don't even know. Breaking Dawn. There we go. Breaking Dawn. I don't know. I just noticed that it was a pattern that for these like female-led, female empowerment movies, or that are book series, like honestly all of these are book series and like female-led movies. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, I just thought it was funny that they hire a female director to set the stone, but then they get a man to finish the job. Like, I don't like that. It's dumb. Like, I keep hiring female directors. And you know, it's probably dumb because these men are probably getting paid way more than the women. I mean, I'll probably go more deeper into this because this isn't really where I should be talking about this. But I don't know, I just thought it was funny and I wanted to shed it to light here because I can. Why not? Yeah, but I don't understand, like, why does this keep happening? Why do they hire a woman to do the first one and then they hire a man to do the rest when they can keep hiring that woman? I really don't get it. Like, come on. Female directors should be doing this. Hello, it's a female lead. Who knows women more? Themselves. Women, come on, guys. I don't know. I just follow Warner Brothers / DC's tactic. Patty Jenkins directed the first Wonder Woman. She's coming back for the second. Hopefully she'll come back for a third. And I don't know if Marvel's gonna do the same with Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. They should both come back for the Captain Marvel sequel. I just think it's weird that studios keep doing this where they'll hire a female director and then for the sequel they'll hire males to do it. Like, I know that happened in also Wayne's World, which I wanted to mention. My friends were telling me about that too, but I've never seen it. I just had to let this all out. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so that's like after news and also what's going on in Hollywood news. I'll probably talk more about after as we get more stuff going in, but I'm just gonna keep having this in mind. Like, why do you guys do this? Hollywood, come on, hire more females. We need more females in the game, come on. How are we gonna get rep if you're not giving us a chance to sit down and actually do this? Before I start screaming and get angry. What do you guys feel about this casting news for Dylan Sprouse as Trevor? How do you guys feel about this whole director's thing? I mean, is this news for you? Because this was news for me like literally like a couple of days ago and I was like, oh shoot, I have to talk about this. I need to talk about this somewhere. But yeah, so I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Because I don't like it and I wish that they could have kept Jenny Gage or just hired another female director. I don't understand why they need to hire men. I mean, anyways, I'm just like heated. Come on. I mean, as someone who wants to be in this industry in the future, I think it's not fair in a way because it's like, how am I gonna get a seat at the table if you guys aren't offering one? What do you guys think about this after news so far? Let me know. Let's talk about it. What about this whole director's thing? Talk to me about it. I really want to know your guys' opinions. I'm sorry if it's out of focus. I still don't know how to use this camera. Thank you guys for watching and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!